Guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I welcome you. And if you're returning, welcome back. That's usually how I start. And that's how I'll start this video. I am in Michigan and I was vlogging, doing a vlog on an insane asylum, a psychiatric hospital, an abandoned one that's haunted. And I learned about something that they had when it was open that they kept, and I want to show it to you today. It's more of just a fun one, but it's about a cow. I'm going to show you the statue of a cow. I'm going to show you the grave of a cow, but it's not just any cow. It's Miss Walker. It's Travers Calantha Walker, the world champion cow who belonged to the insane asylum and their patients. Now, part of the asylum's program was that beauty is therapy. They didn't use restraints or straitjackets or anything like that. They did it, all of it was patient care through kindness, farming, flowers, just kindness. And one of the things they did with farming was they had a cow. And the cow actually became a comfort animal to those patients that lived at the asylum. And she produced all kinds of milk and fat for them. And I want to show you her statue and her grave and tell you a little bit about it. Let's go check it out, guys. Right there. Now, this is Travers Calantha Walker. This is the world's champion cow. That's according to what's on her tombstone. She was raised on the property of the Northern Michigan Insane Asylum. In her 15-year life, she produced over 200,000 pounds of milk and 7,500 pounds of butterfat. Now, she did it in the 1920s, long before there was any type of supplements or anything that you would give to livestock. Now, Miss Walker also served as a therapy animal for the asylum residents. And when she died in 1932, she was buried on the grounds with a ceremony and a headstone that says, World's Champion. Now, she was then forgotten for many decades, but her grave was visited and promoted by travel writers and those that just wanted to kind of poke around the property here. So, Travers Calantha Walker, this cow, was commemorated in July 2022 with a life-size bronze statue just across the road from her grave. So I'm going to take you over to the grave, but I wanted to show you the statue. It's pretty cool to see. It's a pretty big statue. Like, when you look at the size of it and how big it is, it's taller than me. I mean, I'm not super tall, but it's taller than me. And it's a bronze statue. You know what it reminds me of? I was on Wall Street and in New York, where they have the bull, and you go and you're supposed to rub the bull's private parts for luck. Well, this reminds me of the bull on Wall Street. But this is Miss Walker. This is the champion cow, and we're gonna go check her grave, and I'll show that to you. Kind of cool to see that. Alrighty, so that was the statue for Miss Walker. Now I'm gonna walk over. It's actually beautiful out today in Traverse City. I guess I should have mentioned that at the start of the video, but it's really nice out today. I'm in Traverse City, Michigan, and we're gonna go walk over to the insane cow grave. But as I told you, the cow is known as Miss Walker. But when they refer to this on all kinds of travel websites for things out of the ordinary that you can see on road trips, it's known as the insane cow grave. So let's go check it out, and I'll show you where it is here in Traverse City on the grounds of the old insane asylum. Right there. There's the grave. Now, if you look far into the distance, you can see the psychiatric hospital. You can sort of see the roof from it right there. It's right there. That's the roof. But let's go check out the grave. This is the grave for Travers Calantha Walker. (361,604), born 4/29/1916 and died January 8th, 1932. She's the world's champion cow. Over 200,000 pounds of milk, as I had said, and over 7,500 pounds of fat that she produced. 9 lactations, bred, owned, and developed by the Traverse City Hospital. That's and you can see people left stones, but that is the grave of Travers Calantha Walker. There's a couple deer statues over here, and there's a few other things, a Blue Star Memorial. Let's just go take a look and see what that is. The Blue Star Memorial is a tribute to the armed forces who defended the United States of America, and it's in memory of that. But you can see right through the trees, that's the psychiatric hospital right through there. And over here is the grave. Now, as I mentioned, I told you a little bit more about the history of the hospital in another video when I actually went through it, but as I had mentioned earlier, part of the beauty therapy was to provide patients with kindness, comfort, and pleasure, beautiful flowers, greenhouses, and they didn't use restraints or straitjackets. One of the things was to get them a cow and let them take care of a farm. Well, this is her grave. She was a comfort animal for many of those that were patients of the asylum. She was a grand champion milk cow. As I'd mentioned, a lot of people forgot about this grave for many years until people started poking around the property, but that's it. Alrighty guys, this was the final resting place. This is the final resting place of Travers Calantha Walker, the world champion milk cow. I never thought, out of all the things that I would be vlogging, I never thought that a milk cow, the grave of a milk cow and a statue, is one of the things that I would be vlogging. I never would have thought that. But part of learning, while I vlog, part of learning things and part of doing the psychiatric hospital was to learn about different things that happened during the time of the psychiatric hospital and after. And Travers, the cow, was something I had learned about. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was just more of a fun one today to show you the grave of a cow, the statue commemorating the cow, and to tell you a little bit of the history about why it's here and how it played a part in the insane asylum. So I thank you for watching. Subscribe, and let's go on more adventures together. Thanks, guys.